In neuroscience, there's this concept of degeneracy, which is essentially that many different combinations of say neuronal networks firing can create fear, right? There's not just like a singular fear or a singular anxiety pathway. It's actually like your whole brain and multiple networks working in tandem to go from many to one. And this concept is really practical for overcoming like fear of missing out or jumping around from strength program to strength programming or looking for the perfect pathway. A lot of paths lead to the same way when it comes to training, or lead to the same place, the same outcomes. I talk with like a lot of my clients want to be active and they want to be strong and they want to feel capable. Like a lot of that boils down to principles, preferences, and making appropriate progressions over time. And figuring out how to apply the principles of, hey, we're gonna stress, recover, adapt. We're going to balance fitness and fatigue, or we're gonna push fitness while managing fatigue. We're gonna use exercise selections and like reps and set schemes that take us in the direction of our goals. Like it's like putting together a recipe where, you know, you don't have to like measure things perfectly to get a good result. You can often, and we see this all the time because there's so much variability in how people adapt and perform. We see a lot of people getting good results, not because the program is perfect or not because they figured out some secret sauce, but because they're just running a good program and they're listening to their body and they're taking things, you know, one session at a time, 1 week at a time, over and over again, and trusting and working a process. Create a process, work it, assess it, recreate it, work it. Do that over and over again, and that can be really, really powerful. Where people go wrong is they just always looking for the secret. They're always looking for some way to like make things easy, or they just feel like, oh, they're doing this, that's what I should be doing. It's like, well, maybe, but are you doing the basics? Or like, are you squatting? Are you hinging? Are you pressing? Are you running? Are you jumping? You know, if we're meeting some of these minimum requirements and you're making progress towards your goals, and if you don't have goals, then you probably need to lay some out. If you're doing the basics well and trying to have fun outside the gym or trying to have fun inside the gym, let's like be honest, just crank some freaking tunes and lift some weights. Stop worrying about what's on the bar all the time and just do it well. Good things will happen. So there's a lot of different paths that will lead to generally the same place. Yes, where you are on any given path matters, and making good decisions along any journey that you take is really powerful, but just stop looking for the perfect concoction and put your head down and figure out what you need to do to make progress. Things go so much better when you just stop looking around at what other people are doing and ask yourself, are these principle oriented? Am I pushing for progress? Is this in line with my overarching preferences? And am I having some fun? Those things will take you a long way. That's all I got for today. Appreciate you. Peace.